What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I just got back from watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Um so when I saw the trailers, I kind of thought that it was kind of cute, but I couldn't really get a good feel for it because I'm like, oh, it looks like it's a cute watch. It didn't excite me, but of course I grew up watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoons. I don't really remember them, but it didn't had me super excited, but I was like, all right, let's go check it out. Um, so it does kind of go on to start showing, how they became, um, and the storyline, and they're based what seems like out of New York. So the movie is very New York. Um, you can hear some lingo, um, the music that they played. Most of them, not all, were New York artists. Um, but I felt like some of the music kind of didn't go with the scenes that the music was coming in for. You know what I mean? But either way, they threw it in there, and it worked out, I guess, for the movie. Now, I didn't watch or hear anything about this movie prior to watching it. Like, me personally, I didn't go looking for any information. I didn't, go into it. I didn't look for, oh, well, what are people saying? Like, I always go into stuff in new movies without hearing anybody else's opinion. Sometimes if it's got people in an uproar, whether you're looking for it or not, you're going to hear about it. I personally haven't heard anything bad or good about this at all. It just came out today. But sometimes depending on if you're on the West Coast, I think, get to see it before we do. So, it takes place in New York. It's very New York. They are teenagers, of course. They don't sound grown. And so you see how they came about, what happened, how they ended up, with the goo and stuff like that, and how they became Master Splinter's, sons and stuff like that. So then it flashed forwards to like 15 years later. So here they are, sneaking around, making sure nobody sees them. They come across, the girl, and they're basically going on through life, knowing that Master Splinter doesn't like humans and they can't be faced with humans, but they kind of want to be part of the outside world instead of always being, in the sewer all the time. So they end up coming across a situation where one of them sees they're playing around on top of the roof somewhere, and something happens that leads them into mayhem. And so that's where the movie starts, really. And they get into all this stuff. They come across the girl. You guys will see how the girl reacts to them. It's not quite what you expect. And then everything just kind of gets chaotic. Ice Cube plays the humongous fly called Superfly. And I think personally, like, he was probably one of, if not the highlight of the movie. I liked his character. I really, really did. At first, it kind of sounded like he disguised his voice a little bit, but I picked it up and I was just like, oh, that's Ice Cube's voice. And he did a really good job, at voicing Superfly. And, once that situation all happened, they're continuously into mayhem, and Master Splinter is just kind of dealing with them being sneaky and things like that. And so towards the end, there was a bunch of fight scenes and stuff. So it was a cute watch. As far as the way that the movie looked, it was very vibrant. Kind of, it's like an animated drawing, which is kind of different. Like, I don't normally see movies like that, so it was kind of interesting to see. But it was cute the way that it was made and the way that it looks and stuff like that. I don't want to give you guys too much. I never do a spoiler review, so I don't want to give you guys too much. But there is an end credit scene, and the end credit scene, I would say if you're a fan, it's worth sticking around for, because you know, when you see the end credit scene, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, that's what they're gonna do in this next one. So all in all, I think I give it a 2.5. To me and for me, that's out of 5, so that's always average. It was an average movie. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the greatest. It was just, you know, one of those movies where I felt like I was okay with it. You know, I wasn't leaving out of there mad or upset or felt like I wasted my time, but I just felt like it was one of those movies where I feel like I could have watched this at home, you know? But it was cute to watch, though. It was pretty cute. It had its moments, and, you know, they voiced it pretty good, and, you know, the characters that were the Ninja Turtles, they did a pretty good job. You know, they all kind of had their own, you know, personalities as we know them to be. One of them, and they all like pizza, and it's, you know, all that stuff stayed the same. Pretty wholesome at the end, you know. So it was it was cool. It was cool. It wasn't, oh my gosh, this was so, like, it wasn't like that. But 2.5 out of 5 toodles for me. But as always, please don't take my word for it. Go and watch it for yourself and come back here and let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Let me know if you enjoyed my review. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. Hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!